Friday. Today I'm very excited to share my ARC review for A.M. Heath's upcoming release, Just Right. When the author reached out through her newsletter group to have people basically join her launch team, it was completely optional, but I love that she just gave us just a shot to be like, hey, you're now on the launch team if you want to be. You can share graphics, get the hype going for this release, and to review the complimentary copy she sent everyone. I just love that idea, and it was really fun, and I was very excited to be part of it. I haven't read tons by A.M. Heath. I want to read more, but the two works that I have read by her are The Accident, which was really good. I want to say I gave it a full 5 stars, if not like a 4.5. It was just awesome. I want to say it was all text messages and possibly journal entries, but I know text. It's been a while since I've read it. And then the other one I read, If Only It Were Yesterday, which is a time travel one. Victorian era time travel. It was really fun. I liked it. I want to say I gave that between 3.5 to 4 stars. And some of her books on my TBR, Falling Between the Pages, and her Ancient Words series. If I remember right, I want to say it takes place during the Civil War, so it sounds like it'd be interesting. And I have included in the description below all the author's links, the book links, and also the link to my review on my blog. So let's talk about Just Right. It is a very short book, about 124 pages. I actually read it mostly in one setting. I had started it a couple weeks prior, didn't get very far, and then I realized how soon it was getting to release day, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get this done. But once I did start reading it on that night, I read through the whole thing. This is a Goldilocks reimagining, very loosely incorporates the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The only nod to the classic fairy tale is the plot of our main character, who's Georgia. Our main character's roommate invites her two brothers to move in with them temporarily without telling Georgia. So actually that scene where she comes home and she discovers these two interlopers, it was in the beginning of the book, and it was actually kind of funny, and it got the plot moving, at a very good pace. And one of those happens to be George's ex-boyfriend. It wasn't messy as in like dramatic, but there was just a bit of tension and humorous. In one of my other videos when I was talking about this, I said it was a rom-com. I don't think that was exactly the right way to describe it. There is humor. Actually, there were a couple really funny parts in it. The author calls it a lighthearted romance, which I 100% agree with that. It was very lighthearted. The book is set to release July 15th. Right now, it has a pre-order sale of 99 cents, which is a pretty good deal. And I believe you can still sign up for her newsletter subscribers using the link in the description and receive your own free copy of this book. I believe that'll still be going on until the book's release date. I'm not 100% sure, but I know you can still do that. So my full review. As I just stated, this was a very light, humorous, and just a fun romance book. I am a very picky romance reader. It's not my first pick of a genre, but this was super sweet, inspirational, and humorous, so I did enjoy it. Actually, there was one part in particular that I was actually kind of not gushing, but I was like, oh, that's sweet, because it just worked out perfect, And with her writing style, you could just picture the scene happening, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So that was really fun. Matthew is one of the brothers, not her ex-boyfriend, but the other brother. And he and Georgia were just so stinking adorable. Oh my goodness. I love that this was a couple to cheer on. It was fantastic. And Rex is the ex-boyfriend. He was just annoying. I'm just gonna throw that out there. He was annoying. And one of my my updates on Goodreads, I had this to say about him, that he was like a clingy, annoying puppy. You just want to get out, go away. He was so annoying. But you know what? That really worked, keeping my interest throughout the book, and it just made it more, not exciting, but I was there for it. I was like, okay, I gotta see how this turns out. We gotta get rid of this guy. On Rex's character throughout the book, kind of left me conflicted, because I had this initial I cannot stand this guy, but actually his character left me conflicted. I don't want to share any spoilers, but that's as far as I'll say. I was conflicted. I love the faith incorporated in it. There was a really good message about not worrying about pleasing people or living up to their standards, and instead we should just live up to God's standards as best we can and, strive to please Him, not man. So I thought that was really good. And there are also themes of salvation, redemption, not being selfish, and the difference between a selfish love and a sacrificial love, and put your feelings and your desires aside for somebody else. So that was really good. And the way it interacted with the storyline, it was really well done. So in the end, I am giving Just Right 4 stars. It was really enjoyable. I loved how short it was, and it was just perfect that way. There was enough family drama and mild tension to keep you reading, but it had a lot of heart. I highly recommend this as a spring and summer read. It was just perfect. The setting is totally there for it. And if you enjoy Christian fiction, Christian romance, easy to read in one setting, I highly recommend this. So that will conclude my ARC review for Just Right. Again, all the links are below. The pre-order link, the author's socials, my blog link to read this review if you would rather. Everything's in there. Everything about this book is in the description. So if you're interested, you want to check it out more, by all means, go for it. And shout out to the author for the complimentary copies. I really do appreciate it. It was fun. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you got a new book recommendation. Feel free to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications if you enjoy this type of content and you want to be updated as I post. So thank you for watching, and until next time, happy reading!